Following the collapse of the Galactic Council, humanity and its allies rejoiced in their great victory. However, this triumph also brought new challenges. Admiral Jonathan Carter felt the weight of the responsibilities that came with victory on his shoulders. The fall of the Galactic Council had profound effects on the peoples across the galaxy. Nations, once oppressed by the Council, were now beginning to taste the freedom brought by the new order. However, sustaining this freedom required careful planning and strong leadership. Admiral Carter frequently held meetings with the leaders of allied alien species to ensure galactic peace. The Voran leaders were critical in overcoming old hostilities and building a shared future. These meetings addressed issues such as the restructuring of the galactic economy, the integration of military forces, and common security measures. However, threats from former council members loomed, threatening to undermine this process. During one such meeting, Admiral Carter and Voran leader Trax discussed a strategic map with intense and serious expressions. "We need to establish a strong defensive alliance to maintain galactic peace," Carter said, pointing to critical points on the map. "The former council members are still active and waiting for us to show any weakness." Trax nodded in agreement. "The former council members will seize every opportunity to regroup. We must stop them and ensure peace across every corner of the galaxy," he said, his tone firm. As Carter implemented strategic plans to maintain galactic peace, he took necessary measures to ensure the safety of humans and allies. They had to remain vigilant against potential attacks from former Galactic Council members and their supporters, while Admiral Carter continued to develop diplomatic relations to forge a strong alliance between humanity and its allies. The reconstruction of the galactic economy was also of great importance. The war had led to economic stagnation on many planets. Therefore, reopening trade routes, ensuring economic growth, and distributing resources fairly were essential. Carter worked with allies to revive galactic trade while also taking measures against potential economic sabotage attempts by former council members. Ensuring economic stability was vital for maintaining galactic peace. Meanwhile, Captain Logan Carter was planning the necessary security measures to ensure galactic peace. As Logan prepared strategic plans for the new order's security, he also focused on helping Ethan cope with his traumas. Ethan, finally safe after a long period of captivity, faced a challenging recovery due to his traumatic experiences. Ethan was receiving treatment at a secure medical facility. Sitting in his room and watching the garden outside, his mind was haunted by the terrifying memories. Logan sat next to Ethan, trying to talk to him. "Ethan, you are here and you are safe. We did everything to rescue you and we succeeded," Logan said, looking into his nephew's eyes. Ethan, his eyes still reflecting fear, looked at Logan. "But Logan, those moments keep replaying in my mind. Those dark rooms, Xanth's cold eyes, they feel so real," he said, his voice trembling. Logan held Ethan's hand tightly. "Those memories will fade with time, Ethan. You are safe now and I am here to help you heal," he said, his voice filled with compassion. "We are all here to support you." Ethan's recovery process was a long and arduous journey. Logan and his team organized various therapies and support programs to help Ethan heal. Ethan was putting in great effort to overcome his traumas while also struggling to adapt to his new life. All these efforts to ensure galactic peace were crucial steps to secure the future of humanity and its allies. However, the challenges and dangers they would face in this process would determine the fate of not just Logan and his team, but the entire galaxy. As Admiral Carter, Logan, and other leaders pressed on with determination, the people across the galaxy looked to the future with hope brought by the new order and peace. After the collapse of the Galactic Council, a significant economic crisis erupted throughout the galaxy. Economies that once operated under the Council's control were now struggling to cope with the uncertainties brought by newfound freedom. Admiral Jonathan Carter and allied leaders were making strategic plans to revive the galactic economy. One morning, Admiral Carter gathered with Voran leader Trax and other allied leaders. The conference room was filled with leaders from across the galaxy. Seated around a table, they discussed trade routes over a holographic map that displayed trade routes and the distribution of resources throughout the galaxy. "Reviving galactic trade is vital for ensuring economic stability," said Carter, pointing to key trade points on the map. "We need to ensure the fair distribution of resources and the security of trade routes." Trax nodded in agreement. We must work together to secure our trade ships and take measures against economic sabotage, he said. One of the leaders present, Taurian Representative Leora, voiced her concerns. The economic sabotage attempts by former council members still pose a threat. How will we counter these efforts, she asked. Carter acknowledged Leora's concerns. We take these threats seriously, which is why we will enhance our security measures. We will organize military patrols to protect trade routes and strengthen our intelligence networks, he replied. At this moment, another leader, Merak Representative Alaric, emphasized the importance of education and technology for revitalizing the galactic economy. Educational programs and technological advancements will play a significant role in ensuring economic growth. We must invest in educating the younger generations and encouraging technological innovations, he said. Admiral Carter understood the importance of education and technology in rebuilding the galactic economy. Educating young generations and promoting technological innovations were critical for the future of the galaxy. Consequently, substantial investments were being made in educational programs and technological research. In an education center, young students were receiving lessons through holographic projections. A teacher standing in the middle of the classroom explained the history and scientific advancements of the galaxy. The students listened attentively and took notes. Outside the education center, a group of students was working on technological innovations. They were engaged in various projects aimed at contributing to the galaxy's future. These projects included energy efficiency, space exploration, and medical advancements. When Admiral Carter visited one of these education centers, he gathered with the young students. "You are the generation that will shape the future of the galaxy," Carter said, addressing the students. "As educated and innovative individuals, you will ensure that our galaxy lives in peace and prosperity." The students listened to Carter's words with great interest and asked him various questions. One student asked, "In which fields should we work to maintain galactic peace?" Carter smiled at the student and replied, "By working in fields such as science, technology, diplomacy, and defense, you can contribute to maintaining galactic peace. Each of your skills and knowledge is of great importance to the future of our galaxy." During the reconstruction of the galactic economy, economic sabotage attempts by former Galactic Council members continued to pose a serious threat. Measures to counter these attempts were critical for maintaining galactic peace. One night, Admiral Carter's intelligence team acted to prevent a significant sabotage attempt. A fleet of trade ships was about to be attacked by former council members. Intelligence reports had pinpointed the time and location of the attack. Admiral Carter, alongside Captain Elena Sanchez, the leader of the intelligence team, directed the operation. "We must move quickly to protect the trade ships and thwart the sabotage attempt," Carter said to Elena. Elena swiftly assembled her team and set out to escort the trade ships. When the fleet reached the designated point, the ships of the former council members launched their attack. However, Elena's team responded quickly and effectively, repelling the assault. After the operation, Elena reported back to Carter. "We successfully thwarted the sabotage attempt, Admiral. The trade ships are safe," Elena said. Carter nodded in appreciation of Elena's success. "Well done, Captain. We must remain vigilant against such attacks. To ensure the stability of the galactic economy, we must enhance our security measures," he said. In this process, various strategies were being developed to ensure the security of galactic trade and counter economic sabotage attempts. Intelligence networks were being strengthened, military patrols were increased, and escorts were provided for trade ships. At a diplomatic summit, Carter, Varan leader Trax, and other allied leaders were discussing strategic plans to maintain galactic peace. "Establishing new alliances and strengthening existing ones is vital for maintaining galactic peace," said Carter, pointing to allied regions on the map. "By working together with people from all corners of the galaxy, we can build a strong future." Trax nodded in agreement. "We must work together to gain new allies and strengthen existing alliances," he said. "These alliances are critical for ensuring galactic peace and stability." At the summit, various allied leaders proposed projects and initiatives to strengthen diplomatic relations and increase cooperation. One leader emphasized the importance of education and cultural exchange programs. "We should organize education and cultural exchange programs to help the younger generations across the galaxy understand each other better and cooperate," he said. Another leader proposed joint projects for scientific research and technological innovations. Scientists and engineers from across the galaxy can work on joint projects to accelerate technological advancements and contribute to the galactic economy, he said. Admiral Carter, taking into account all the proposals made at the diplomatic summit, was preparing strategic plans to maintain galactic peace and cooperation. These plans were critical to ensure that people across the galaxy could live in peace and prosperity. Former Galactic Council members and their supporters were seizing every opportunity to regroup. The remnants of the fallen council retreated to secret bases, striving to reorganize. These members were plotting nefarious plans to restore the galaxy to their previous rule. One of them, notorious for his treachery, Xanth, was preparing a new attack plan with his gathered supporters. In a dark and hidden underground base, Xanth and his men were discussing their future moves. "Humans have taken control of the galaxy, but it won't last long," said Xanth, his voice echoing in the dark meeting room. "We have a new plan, and this time, we'll catch them off guard." One of Xanth's most loyal supporters, Cray, nodded with a dark smile. "Their power lies in their technology, but we can strike them with their own weapons. By stealing and using their technology, we can gain the upper hand." Meanwhile, another supporter, Leora, expressed her concerns. "However, their intelligence and security networks are very strong. They might be monitoring our every move." Xanth shot a stern look at Leora. "We are aware of this risk, but we have infiltrators within their ranks. With their help, we can implement our plans. Our first target will be to sabotage their military bases and key facilities." Logan and his team closely monitored the efforts of the former council members to regain power. They had to stay vigilant to maintain galactic peace. While Logan prepared strategic plans with his allies, he also focused on Ethan's recovery process. Various therapies and activities were organized to help alleviate the effects of Ethan's traumas and support him. One morning, Logan and his team gathered for a galactic security meeting. They discussed the efforts of the former council members to regroup and the potential attacks. "Xanth and his supporters are reorganizing," said Logan, pointing to key points on a holographic map. "We are tracking their movements, but we need to be more vigilant. We must be prepared for any attack." The team's tech expert, Sarah Blake, supported Logan. "We are expanding our intelligence networks. We aim to infiltrate their communication networks to learn their plans in advance. However, we must be careful. They might have infiltrators as well." Logan nodded in agreement with Sarah. "We will increase our security measures. We will place additional security teams at all our bases and key facilities. Additionally, we are developing a new defense system. This system will enable us to detect and prevent potential attacks in advance." During the meeting, Ethan's condition was also brought up. Logan updated his team on Ethan's recovery process. "We continue to support Ethan in overcoming his traumas. We are doing everything we can to regain his trust and help him overcome his horrific experiences." The team's medical advisor, Dr. Lena Merrick, provided detailed information about Ethan's condition. "Ethan is responding positively to our therapies. We are accelerating his recovery process through conversations and support. However, this process may take a long time, and we must be patient." Xanth and his supporters aim to demonstrate their power by attempting to sabotage human military bases and key facilities. With this goal in mind, they prepared a series of attacks. Their first target was Sigma Base, one of the most important military bases. One night, Xanth and his men set out to infiltrate Sigma Base. Under the cover of darkness, they approached the base and disabled the security systems to gain entry. However, Logan and his team had received prior warning of the sabotage attempt and were prepared. When Logan and his team arrived at the base, they confronted Xanth's men. The saboteurs attempting to infiltrate the base were surrounded by Logan and his team. During the confrontation, Logan called out to Xanth's men. "What are you trying to do here? Your plans have failed." One of Xanth's most loyal men, Cray, responded to Logan. "We will restore the old order. We will end humanity's dominance in this galaxy." As the battle raged on, Logan and his team began to gain the upper hand. The saboteurs were forced to retreat in the face of Logan's team's technological superiority and strategic maneuvers. However, Xanth and a few of his men remained inside the base, attempting to cause more damage. While advancing through the base, Logan encountered Xanth. The two engaged in an intense battle. When Logan managed to subdue Xanth, a massive explosion occurred within the base. Xanth had planted explosives in a final attempt to escape. After the explosion, Logan and his team set out to track down Xanth. Though Xanth had escaped the explosion, he knew Logan would not relent in pursuing him. Logan determined Xanth's escape route and began to follow him. As Logan and his team pursued Xanth, they also focused on Ethan's recovery process. Ethan was supported with various therapies and activities to overcome the effects of his traumas. He spent time with his family, trying to regain his confidence. One day, Ethan and his family were having a picnic in a park covered with greenery. Ethan played in the park while spending time with his family. Admiral Carter approached Ethan and began to talk to him. "Ethan, what you went through was very difficult, but you are very strong. We are all here for you and will support you." Ethan nodded with a smile in response to his grandfather's words. "Thank you, Grandpa. Knowing that I have you all makes me strong." Logan placed great importance on Ethan's recovery process. He constantly stayed by his side to boost his morale and help him overcome his horrific experiences. With the support of Logan and his family, Ethan gradually began to leave his traumas behind. After the sabotage attempt on the base, Xanth had managed to escape, but he knew Logan would not give up the chase. Along his escape route, Xanth set various traps and obstacles to slow down Logan and his team. However, Logan's determination and strategic intelligence thwarted Xanth's plans. One night, Logan and his team, tracking Xanth, found him in a secret hideout. The hideout was equipped with high security measures, but Logan and his team managed to overcome these obstacles. Once inside, they faced a final confrontation with Xanth. "Xanth, there's no escape from here," said Logan, pointing his weapon at Xanth. "You will pay for what you've done," Xanth responded to Logan. "You and your people will never dominate this galaxy. There are many more like me. We will return and take our revenge." Ignoring Xanth's threats, Logan subdued him. Xanth was finally captured and was no longer a threat to humanity. By bringing Xanth to justice, Logan and his team took a significant step in ensuring the galaxy's security. One day, Carter and Logan were on a distant planet in the farthest reaches of the galaxy, seeking a new ally. This planet, with its strategic location and rich resources, was crucial for strengthening peace and cooperation. Carter, along with Voran leader Trax, had arranged a meeting with Alira, the leader of the planet. Alira's planet was renowned for its green meadows and crystal mines. The meeting took place in one of the planet's largest cities, in a grand conference hall. Carter was briefing Alira on the importance of galactic peace and the benefits of working together. Forming new alliances and strengthening existing ones is vital for maintaining galactic peace, Carter said, pointing to the allied regions on the map. "By working together with people from all corners of the galaxy, we can build a strong future." After listening to Carter's words with interest, Alira nodded. "Our planet has been isolated for many years. However, by cooperating with you, we can enhance the welfare of our people and contribute to galactic peace." Trax agreed with Alira, stating, "We must work together to gain new allies and strengthen existing alliances. These alliances are crucial for ensuring galactic peace and stability." The agreement with Alira was a significant step towards strengthening galactic peace. This alliance encompassed not only military cooperation, but also economic and cultural collaboration. The planet's resources would provide crucial support for maintaining galactic peace. Carter and Logan worked together with Alira's people to fortify the planet's defense systems and secure trade routes. Alira's city became the center of the new alliance. Here, representatives from all corners of the galaxy gathered for peace and cooperation. One day in a large conference hall, leaders and representatives from different planets convened. Carter, Alira, and Trax discussed the strengthening of the alliance and strategic plans for the future. "This alliance will be the cornerstone of galactic peace," Carter said, addressing the gathered leaders. "By working together, we can enhance the security and prosperity of people all over the galaxy." Supporting Carter's words, Alira said, "Our planet is proud to be part of this alliance. Our resources and technology will make a significant contribution to maintaining galactic peace." Emphasizing the military strength of the alliance, Trax said, "Together, we can form a strong defense against the remnants of the old council and other threats. This alliance will ensure the safety of not only today, but also the future." During this time, Ethan's recovery process continued. Logan and his team organized various therapies and activities to help alleviate the effects of Ethan's traumas and support him. Ethan was making new friends and exploring different cultures to overcome his horrific experiences. One day, Ethan and Logan attended a large cultural festival in Alira's city. The festival showcased the traditions and arts of various cultures and peoples from across the galaxy. Ethan made new friends at the festival and had the opportunity to learn about different cultures. As Ethan wandered around the festival with his new friends, Logan watched him from a distance. Logan was happy to see the progress Ethan was making in his recovery process. Ethan played games with his new friends, tasted different foods, and participated in cultural events. At one point, Ethan and his new friends watched a holographic show presented at the festival. The show highlighted the importance of galactic peace and how different peoples could work together. Watching the show, Ethan gained a better understanding of the importance of galactic peace and cooperation. Logan was pleased to see Ethan's experiences at the festival. The beautiful day Ethan spent with his new friends was an important step in his recovery process. Logan continued to participate in the festival's activities, comforted by knowing that Ethan was safe and looking towards the future with hope. Achieving galactic peace required more than just military victories. It also necessitated economic, social, and cultural cooperation. Therefore, Carter and Logan, along with allied leaders, began formulating comprehensive strategic plans to enhance the welfare of people across the galaxy and ensure sustainable peace. In a major meeting, Carter and Logan gathered with members of the newly formed Galactic Peace Council. The council was established to protect and promote galactic peace and was composed of representatives from various planets. The meeting was a platform for making crucial decisions that would shape the future of people throughout the galaxy. To maintain and strengthen peace, we must increase economic cooperation and develop joint projects in areas such as education and health, Carter said, addressing the council members. By doing this, we can enhance the welfare of people in every corner of the galaxy. The strategic plans for building peace included economic and social projects. The Galactic Peace Council launched several initiatives to secure trade routes, increase access to education and health services, and share technological advancements. One day, a grand opening ceremony was held for a new educational center on Alira's planet. This center would be a place where students from all over the galaxy could receive education and share their knowledge and experiences. Carter, Logan, Alira, and other allied leaders attended the opening ceremony. Education is the key to peace and prosperity, Alira said in her speech at the opening ceremony. This center will train the leaders of the future and ensure the peace and stability of our galaxy. Supporting Alira's statements, Carter added, projects like educational centers are crucial for maintaining galactic peace. Through such projects, we can strengthen the bonds between our people and realize our hopes for the future. Simultaneously, various projects were initiated to improve access to healthcare services. The Galactic Peace Council aimed to establish healthcare centers on remote planets, making it easier for people to access medical services. One day, Logan, Carter, and other leaders gathered to discuss measures against new threats and to devise defense strategies. The remnants of the old council will exploit any opportunity to disrupt galactic peace, Carter said, pointing to the regions posing threats on the map. Therefore, we must strengthen our defense strategies and remain constantly vigilant. Agreeing with Carter, Trax said, we must work together to reinforce our defense strategies and protect our alliance. We need to be prepared for the threats we will face during this process. Logan emphasized the importance of defense strategies, saying, to strengthen our defense strategies, we need to share more information and collaborate closely among alliance members. This way, we can create a stronger and more effective defense against threats. By working together on these strategic plans and initiatives, Carter, Logan, and their allies aim to build a future where peace and cooperation thrived across the galaxy.